Oh boy, well, do this. Yeah, it was just said that way. What of it? Anyway, good evening, everyone. This is Terraquator. Monday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I guess the reason why I slipped up there is because I took over for Tessa today. Sorry. There's just it's a busy evening. How about that? But it is Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, day 339.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
It's going to be me again on Thursday. Sorry, I took over again for Tessa. I know some of you were looking forward to seeing her. Or something. Maybe some. Anyway, Buttercup's going to be home from school tomorrow because of doctor's appointments in the main city, being, Oklahoma City. So she's going to be home tomorrow. She was sent home with a homework packet because I was able to call in advance. Always good to plan in advance. But getting ready to make the tacos that I couldn't do last night. I am looking forward to these because pulled pork tacos are amazing. I really like pulled pork tacos. And it's cheaper than chicken. Out here, we went over it. Yeah, pork is cheaper than chicken out here. But one of the things I was going to talk about is an update since I've been experimenting with taking daily vitamins. I don't take vitamin C, probably should, but I've been taking mostly vitamin D3, B12, and fish oil. And what I can say is in my getting to middle-aged position, and not going outside as often as I should. In fact, most adults I know don't go. Thanks, phone. Most adults I know don't go outside as often as they should. Myself, my wife, definitely not my brother. My brother is probably outside all the time. I mean, he lives in Hawaii, so take the opportunity, bro. But probably my sister, even my dad. Even my dad. We don't. I'd say it's a uniquely modern first world country kind of problem where people just don't go outside enough to get their vitamin D. So, yeah, I decided to start experimenting. I just get the off-brand vitamin D3. And looking it up, it says bone and immune health, but what they don't talk about is that vitamin D also regulates mood hormones in the brain or something like that. There was a doctor that talked more about it, and obviously mental health medication doctors don't like it being spoken about because they have kickbacks from the pharmaceutical industry. I have a lot to say about the pharmaceutical industry and mental health medications to begin with because of my childhood. They screwed me up for life because I was a guinea pig. But my experimenting with vitamin D3 has been, and I've been doing it, I've been using it for about 2 months. And my mood is far more stable than it used to be. I used to use drinking alcohol as a way of being funny, chill, and not just an angry dude. I was an angry dude as a teenager. I was really, really angry. But I had a lot to be mad about. But I can't take medications. All of those mental health meds, they cause fits of psychosis and rage. So I steer clear away for the safety of myself and others. So it's best to just don't go near them. And that's one of the many reasons I have beef with the pharmaceutical mental health medication industry. I hate it. I don't like hearing kids being put on them at all. But for me, vitamin D3 has been more or less very beneficial. Yeah, I'll still get mad because that's what humans do. They get mad at things or situations, but I mellow out faster. My energy levels throughout the day are also far more stable. Like really, really stable mood and energy throughout the day. So I'm not just, absolutely crashing and needing caffeine all the time. I do like my caffeine though. I do. Sorry. I mean, Where is it? I don't do a lot of coffee. Is this it? Yeah. I don't do a lot of coffee, and the reason is gut health. I will admit, every once in a while, I'll have one of these little things. It's just a 200 milligram caffeine pill. I'll do one of those once in a while. For a little while, you can tell when Tessa has one because she loves to ramble. I have not had one right now. I have water, which I will take a sip of. I did try some really we had some iced tea, and I put cucumber extract in it. Apparently, cucumber iced tea, that's really good. But through my testing, because I'm willing to run certain tests on myself before recommending anything to anyone else, but I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor if things are right for you. But I'm willing to do tests for myself before, doing something for my family, like all kinds of normal different things. I'll make sure it's safe for them. But through my experience, vitamin D3 has been beneficial. Between my mood being arguably the most stable it's been as long as I can remember. But part of that is I'm getting older. I'm older, I'm wiser. I still don't put up with a lot of BS. I really don't, because I don't have time for that. But yeah, I still do some fish oil. Luckily, it doesn't have that fishy aftertaste, but it's advertised on there from CVS. And of course, the B12 for metabolism support and also more energy. I don't do the B12 as often, but I decided to change it up where I'm going to be changing up I'm going to be swapping out the D3 for the combination of D3 and K12 to see how that will do. And if it does for strong bones, hopefully it does something for joints, because I get a lot of hip pain, and especially in the right hip. I mean, I had a surgery there in 2017. So I had hip surgery, and it's been a struggle I can't run. So that's one of the huge reasons why my health just plummeted ever since then. Moved out here, food prices just went up, and eating healthy is very difficult because of cost. It's always been difficult, but now it almost seems like things are more processed than they've ever been in just the past couple years. But the combination of just not being able to run or do any exercise, not having access to a gym, I'm just gonna have to get some dumbbells or something like that next month, hopefully, because I want 2025 to be the year I get my health in order. So I mean, you can already tell when I'm doing the old man thing. I'm taking vitamins every day now. I'm definitely not getting any younger. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I just want to be in a position where I have more energy for my kids. I used to always be lethargic. I still have my days of lethargy, but don't get me wrong, Sweet Pea still won't let us go to bed until after 4 o'clock in the morning, and I hate it so much. I'm wondering, well, she probably got that from me. I know it's a combination of she just wants to be around people, i.e. myself and Lilia. She just wants to be around us, so that's what Sweet Pea will do all day and night, is just be around. Especially when she knows it's time for everyone to start going to bed. That's when the activity kicks up the most. And if it's anything like me, even to this day, I hate sleeping. I hate sleep. I like being awake. I like doing things. I like being able to think on my own terms. And Lily always looks at me like, how can you hate sleep? Dreams are awesome. I'm like, no. I cannot remember the last time I had a good dream. My dreams are awful. I have horrible dreams. And apparently I get night terrors, so I'll start screaming and cursing at things in my sleep. I'll have to ask Lilia what I said last time, because apparently I freaked everyone out because it was in the middle of the night and I just started yelling about something in my sleep. I don't know who to talk to about that one. I'm not talking to a psychiatrist, because anytime you go to them these days, it's like they're going to give you some kind of antipsychotic. And no, I will not. If they say you got to, and I'll say, if you're going to make me get it on the prescription, I'll get it, but I'm not going to take it. And then, of course, they'll start testing your blood, so I'm not going to bother with that. Goodness, I remember as a kid, just every 2 weeks, for like 4 or 5 years straight, for almost every 2 weeks, I had to get my blood drawn to check my medication levels in my blood to ensure that I was taking it and make sure it was working as intended. When you talk about the lack of bodily autonomy, I never committed any crimes or anything. I never did anything bad, but because I was in the mental health system, I wasn't allowed to say no. So I have a lot of beef with the mental health, and I am more than happy looking for holistic solutions for these kinds of things, because I don't want to go anywhere near the pharmaceutical anymore. Real bad experiences. But again, the D3 vitamin has it's honestly, it surprised me. I mean, yeah, I saw a doctor talking about it on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? What do I have to lose? That was the kind of thing is like, you know what? I'll experiment for myself and see how it goes. And I liked the results. I mean, I went a full month and I was like, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. But before I really talk about it more, I should go longer. So it's been over 2 months now. And I'm not going to say I feel better than ever, because believe me, I feel extremely physically unhealthy. Because I am. I'm physically unhealthy. I need to lose weight. I need to get my breathing back in order so I don't feel like a constant asthmatic, but a lot of that is because I'm on the verge of getting high blood pressure. My cholesterol's probably up. And all of that is because my diet and exercise is just terrible. I mean, if I talk to doctors, you need to eat healthy. And the question immediately becomes, how do I afford that? I'd like to be able to afford eating a salad. Because a salad is more expensive than a burger. Now, I haven't had a burger for a while now. I think it's been about 2 months since I had a burger. Huh. I'm okay with that. But, yeah, that's about enough. I need to hurry up, though, because I need to heat the meat up. I got it finished last night. I let it steep even longer, and it tastes great, so I look forward to having some pork tacos. It's just I couldn't find any decent salsa, because I will never in this household ever buy paste chunky salsa again. Like that's one of those things that's going to sound super stupid to some people, but paste salsa is banned in this house. You have to have authentic salsa. I get it. Salsa's sauce, but to us it's a very particular kind of sauce, and that thick tomato sauce, salsa, whatever, it almost tastes more Italian than it does Mexican. So I could not find any. I couldn't get over to El Rodeo because they have the good salsa in town, and I obviously don't have time to make it myself. I do have a really good salsa recipe, but I can't do that this year. I can't, because it calls for a little bit of tequila. So I can't do that salsa this year, because it would violate my challenge. But anyway, that's enough of that. I need to get going. I want to start cooking food. I want to figure out if I'm streaming tonight. If I do get to stream tonight, I apologize that we didn't get to last night. It was hectic in the evening, and we just couldn't get those things in order. These things happen. But if I get to stream tonight, it's either going to be Elder Scrolls Online, or Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. So we'll see. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing some more No Man's Sky. That's freaking awesome. It really is. But I made a promise to Fallen Maxer that I would start getting into Mech Warrior 5 as well. So it does kind of feel like my gaming's a little spread thin. Especially because I really like Elder Scrolls. But it's so distracting too. But yeah, I've only done the tutorial Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, so I have a lot to learn, and Maxer definitely wants to help with that. Plus, they want me on their Mercenaries team. So I need to get used to that, get used to the controls, and I'm a little bit bummed out because when it comes to Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, it's obviously a lot easier to control than Mech Warrior 4 Black Knight and Mech Warrior 4 were, you know, back in like 2000 through 2003. Black Knight, I think that was 2002 Black Knight came out. I'll have to double check, but I remember playing Black Knight. But there was a weapon that you could install on mechs that could fit it. The Mad Cat Mark II could. Or, you know, the Hellcat. I think they call it the Hellcat now. I'm trying to remember. I will say Mech Warrior 4 and Mech Warrior 4 Black Knight did not have the King Crab. It had the Daishi. Yeah, it had a Daishi and the Atlas. But I know the Atlas couldn't fit this particular weapon, but the Mad Cat Mark II and a couple others could. They were just high explosives. So you could run your mech into an enemy mech and blow yourself up. You'd obviously, you know, you'd be blown up, but you'd blow them up too. So I really wanted that to be in Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries as well. So I'd be playing with friends and be like, don't worry, guys, I got this. And be like, what are you doing? You see me just walk up, run into a guy. Oh, he's going to punch him. No, I just blow myself up. I got him. But unfortunately, they didn't do that. So we don't get that mechanic. I'm just glad that I'm glad they do, as far as I know, do not have the bombast laser. In Mech Warrior 4, that weapon, they had an entire cutscene about getting the bombast laser, and it was stupid. It was so stupid. Anyway, this is Terra Quator on your Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, day 339. I will see you all tomorrow on Thursday. See you around, everyone.